Kayla and welcome back to my channel. I may look a little bit weird. It's because I don't have my brows done, and I figured that since I'm getting ready to go out tonight, I wanted to do a eyebrow tutorial for you. I love my eyebrows to be very bold and dark and filled in. So you guys have also noticed, because I see the comments on my Instagram selfies, like, girl, your brows are on point, and I thank you guys so much for all those compliments. So I am just going to show you guys the products that I use. All this stuff will be listed and linked down below in case you guys, want to check out any of these products for yourself. One thing to keep in mind with eyebrows, I do not over tweeze, over pluck, over wax, over anything. I like thick, bold, natural looking eyebrows, and I do have a natural arch, so I kind of just stick with those guidelines when I go through to tweeze my brows. I just get the sparse hairs that really just start out of place. So the first product that I like to use on my eyebrows is the Benefit Instant Brow Pencil, and I'm in the shade Medium. I already have one currently that I'm using that's a little bit of a stub, and it has a little spoolie on one end and then the actual pencil on the other. So I like to take the spoolie side and just brush through my eyebrows just so all the hairs are going in the same direction. I'm going to take this in now with the actual product, and I'm just going to follow my natural brow shape, and I almost like to extend it. And I also have very sparse hairs in the beginning of my brows, so I like to take the product in a little bit more, but for the most part, guys, I am just going to be sticking with the natural shape that I have. Bring this in. And I like the fronts to be a little bit more squared off, so it's just like a very blunt type of line. Cool. Alright, so if you want a more simple, basic type of tutorial, then you can stop right here, but because I like mine to be more defined and bold, I'm going to go over them with a brow powder, and I use the Urban Decay Brow Box in the shade Brown Sugar. So if you have, darker hair or whatever, then this would be a great option for you. And then for the brush, I just have a MAC 212 special edition size, and any sort of flat type of brush I think is the best thing to use in my opinion. You could use an angled eyeliner brush. So I'm going to be using the darker brown shade here. Another little tip too, if you just have a matte brown shadow, you can use that as well for your brows, just to get more use out of it. But I'm going to start to outline my brow and then fill them in. I'm just going to continue to fill in my brows with this powder, and you can already tell that it almost sets the pencil in place, which is cool because this pencil is like a wax base, so it's very tacky, which is great because it lays down my natural brows, but it also allows a nice base for the powder to stick to, and I find that it lasts a lot better throughout the day doing it with this sort of technique, and I just love the look of how bold they are. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I'm just going to use this to set the hairs in place. And this is almost like an intense hairspray because it really keeps your brows in place all day. Like extreme hold. It's pretty intense. Alright, so the last and final step that I do to my brows for the routine is to highlight them, and I usually do this along the side with the eyeshadow that I have on, but for me this step is important because it helps to make the brows pop a little bit more. For this step, I generally just use, any basic highlighting eyeshadow, so today mine's coming from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going to use the color Virgin, which is just a little bit of a shimmery cream color. And the brush I'm going to use is the new Sigma Exact Blend E32. Obsessed with this brush for my brows. Definitely recommend it. It's also great for packing on color on the eyelids. So I'm going to take this color and go right underneath the eyebrow, and this is really going to help define them even more and almost make them look three-dimensional. Here I just have a blending brush with some eyeshadow on it, and I'm just going to go in and just blend my eyeshadows together just so I don't have a blunt line. And I do have on false eyelashes today. Obsessed with them, let me just tell you guys. So that's about it for my eyebrow routine. Why I think it's very important to fill in your brows is because it is almost the center of your face. They frame your face so nicely, especially if they're done right and they're very bold and intense. I just happen to love bold brows, as I've mentioned many times in this tutorial, but as you guys requested was a brow routine, and obviously I'm going to give you guys what you freaking want. So be sure to give this video a good thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will catch you guys super soon. Bye guys!